It's the 26th, 10 October 2016. I'm in isolation of because there's been a huge ring of political, industrial, and you could say assault, all kind of assault. And this small team is about. I'm very satisfied with the work with Goodyear, which is tires, and it looked like we really get inspired by the design and it's going somewhere. I believe in those ball round tires because it's the friction is less, right? And I can see that good we have really worked into it, and that's very exciting. I was the first time I was seeing this in real. And anyway, another thing is that my work with stealth also was fine. I worked a lot about peace mission, and I want to stay that way. As I don't need the world in flames, as it actually cost a lot of you know first of all human life, but also economy. And the economy is really bad for West right now. Europe and United States suffers. Industrial booms in Pakistan, India, and China is there is the jobs. So actually, we don't need to, make too many wars. And on the other hand, we can't just sit and watch tyranny and regimes and dangerous things, right? Anyway, I also very thanks to Gillette and the perfume business. A lot of the commercials and design of perfume been very successful, but I didn't get anything in return. I also I really would like to work with Wintix saddles because I believe in this artificially material in the branding, design, and marketing strategy section, right? Now, another thing is why I'm not there, why I'm not by you in your company, is because somebody stole my ID, my CV, and my account. And in a pretty smart way, actually. They had a data share. For example, if I have 5 bank cards, right? There's nothing on them. It's not 5 with each. It's 5 bank cards from different times, and I only get one pension check. ID 1 is worthless. ID B is million thing, right? So from the diplomacy and the design and stuff and the media industry. So actually, the IDA, which is worthless, one income pension, right? And always in danger for being accused for whatever violated and stuff. The 5 cards, I asked them to close them many times. So actually, there's 5 bank card, MasterCard for one income, right? That doesn't make up. So actually, I think that the banks share some data on the 4 cards, which is maybe used, right? Could be some previous whatever. I'm not saying they're doing it, but I'm saying that's worth looking into. Where is my account? Then we have the Danish tax department, which went after frozen account on the Panadian papers, right? Both of them, they were frozen for diplomatic reasons and so on. They went after two piracy frozen accounts. It's unbelievable. And then we also have a more close thing, which this PC is a rendered PC, right? Control probably had from start off. In that system of security, what was brought in with this computer, the security in the computer said there was 5 admission for transfer with the money transaction, right? And actually, I haven't done any because I don't have a card, right? And then the computer asked, we need some ID for the money used on the pay. What? But that can't be true because I haven't been trying to buy something on the sites, right? I've been making one bank transfer to a company, but never on a MasterCard. So actually, that tells me that the computer linked to another computer or to the company or some maybe somebody I don't know made 5 transfer of money in the system of the PC, the IT connection or the security, right? And I believe if I was, to think about all the fraud going on, that the fried translation in this system, this closed circle, this closed ring, is pretty big translation. Because when you only do 5, okay, then there's a risk, probably a risk about that, and the transfer of money and also data, they know it's illegal. So maybe the transfer of money in this closed circle, which is mail, mobile, post, accounts, tax account and stuff, that include the state finance spying on my work, the state finance abuse on diplomatic work. So actually we got here a state tax paid account robbery, probably some transfers of my money into a system I can control, right? And now today there was a NetBank, which is also a scandal in illegal surveillance, which also mean that the illegal surveillance could be connected to illegal surveillance accounts, right? That was never really investigated. And I even think that if my name turned up under the Nets scandal, which is same as journalism getting news from account holders where they were, a celebrity, you could say, access, right? Big scandal. The same with Atea, which is a IT Norwegian company, right? Including commune access and stuff. If that you could say surveillance included to break into my account, then even if it was a police investigation, the police didn't tell me, right? I supplied the information, but they never spoke to me, which is weird, right? So actually, I think that the state accept a data share, and now that today there was a net bank was out warning about a big fraud number, 100,000 cards might have been, used. And then I begin to think, used by who? Is that the 100,000 or maybe 1/10 of that? Is that state employed that get some money that they don't earn, or how does this? Is it a so-called collective gambling, and then what? Or was it just as me getting my cards broke by somebody from outside or in the inner circle of media, banks, state, and government, right? And this includes with the diplomacy and the mail scandal, Clinton's, right? Clinton had access to my diplomatic account, right? I never got paid for Northern Ireland, ex-Yugoslavia, Cold War. I'm a high rank, right? So where is my money? Is that in Clinton's fund? Is that in the pocket of her friends? And in the pocket of her friends, also the data from my life being turned into all kind of various films and stuff, right? I'm just asking because I worked as cyber anti, and then I have a warning about there's a lot of USA most wanted in the area, especially IT counter and sexual crimes, right? And it's serious, really serious. So actually, good luck with that, man. I'm off here. Anyway, I've been asking for exile, not in Europe and probably not in USA because of Clinton's. So actually, I'm waiting to get some answers for that. And right now, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to say anything, and they are more shameful that they should be. Anyway, so right now I'm just wasting time actually. And while I'm wasting time, they're making new money and investing my money and blah blah blah. And I'm a little fed up with this actually, honestly.